Sag, welcome to your last 3 months of the year forecast. So this is for October, November, and December. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way for this month. Okay, I know it's almost half of the month, but better late than never. All right. Now, it seems like there will be somebody who is a water sign that will be lying to you with regards to your workplace. Sorry, yeah, with regards to your work tasks, responsibilities, and it seems like this person will be setting you up for some trouble. Now, you don't even know if you should be asking your boss or if you should be reporting it to the HR, but then someone close to you will try to tell you that this is not really the right time. Okay? Alright. Looks like this person just wants you to get rid of you, or just wants you out of the job, or, out of the company. But be very careful, okay? This person is a trickster. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're mean. So you have to read their actions more than their words. And not all people that are actually nice in front of you are really nice. Most of them are just pretending. If you're with another fire sign right now, looks like things are not really working out as how you wanted it to be, or as how you expected it to be. Some Sag male will find out that their spouse or their, the one that they're in a relationship with is pregnant, and there will be some escaping of a responsibility. If you're a Sag female, you will know, and you'll find out that you're pregnant during this month, but expect that the person who is supposed to be responsible for that will not be responsible, or they don't want to own that up. Okay? Alright, lastly, for your health. Alright, looks like you will be thinking, who's this person against you this month when it comes to your workplace or when it comes to your job, and you just want to build up some walls, and you just don't want to mingle with your coworkers at this point. You want to do whatever that is needed to be done, or whatever that's needed to be handed over, but you don't want to mingle with anyone at this point, because if you like, everyone's against you, everyone's ganging up on you, and everyone's pretty much having their own groups, excluding you. Well, and then there will be a fire sign that will try to be nice in front of you, act like they're a friend, or they're just concerned about you, but this person will only be taking some more information of whatever it is that you're going to say against your coworkers or even your boss, and set you up. Now, I don't feel like even if you will try to approach your boss or your HR will be a good idea, because this person will only try to, get something from you, record you, and set you up. So be very careful with the things that you're going to say. You're going to reveal whatever it is that you have baggages or angst or issues against your coworkers or anything about your company, because it could lead you into a hellish fire. Okay? Now, it seems like there will also be some, some stuff about your relationship that you're trying to be happy, but it seems like it's not really working out in your favor. Okay? It's time to, um, let's say, change your strategy. All right? Now, some of you who's been having a hard time or has been having some, some problems, especially if you've been like trying to find some job this month, you will definitely be landing into a job that it's not really your dream job, but it's suitable enough to pay for your bills. Now, you will still be like getting down into some depressions and thinking about, whatever that you have lost, that you almost have it. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. You just need to move on from that, and you need to concentrate on whatever that is already lies in front of you and whatever that's being given to you, being given to you at the present. Now, you will try to learn some new skills, go on a training, take some short courses, and upgrade your knowledge. Okay? Some of you will also be selling your house, or will start looking for a new house to buy or to move. And it seems like you want to put your investment into much meaningful, let's say, much meaningful ways. Okay, for it to grow, for have, something to invest in someday that you can reap the rewards of that. And you're starting to look more into yourself, like, where do I really want to go from here, and where will this life lead me? Now, you'll tell yourself that I just don't want to be under employment for such a long period of time, or until the time that I will be retiring. I want to have a plan, I want to have a goal, and I want to have a target. Now, you will be so like more into your missions and goals, but unfortunately, you will be receiving bad news by the end of this month that there's something about your job or your money that will be cut off abruptly. Okay? Now, when it comes to your love life, looks like there will be an empty victory, that even though you know to yourself that you've already won, there is someone either who is a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign that you're trying to work your relationship to, and you've already managed to pull out your partner away from the third party or away from the other person. Yet, it seems like, the story is not yet over, or this saga is not yet over. Well, your partner is not gonna go back to to how it used to be, but there will be some things that the two of you will be talking, discussing, agreeing, and will be changing just for the betterment of your family or your relationship. You feel like you've already won, or you're gonna be coming out on top, but somehow you're gonna be feeling a little bit stuck, because there will be news that will be breaking, or that will be brought out to your attention by the third or fourth week of this month. And because of this, you feel like, wow, some of you has been dealing with, especially if you're a male, and then your spouse have had an affair and they admitted it to you. It seems like there will be some pregnancy issues, and because of this, you want to move on, you want to move away. Now, if you're female, expect that the person who's responsible for this will not be taking the responsibilities of being the father of the child. So there will be some dark thoughts that will be lurking in your mind. Okay, but please try to avoid that. Now, when it comes to your sex life, singles, looks like you will be trying to stay in a relationship that is like, let's say, toxic, because this person is a little bit violent and a little bit hostile, and every time that they are jealous or there's a threat in the in the paradise, and they feel like you're doing something, they always act so aggressively. And you've already warned this person not to do that thing again, but they just keep on doing it over and over again. You need to wake up. You need to start opening up your eyes that you need to step out of this unhealthy situation and environment. And that this person, even though the sex is good, or even if you feel like, you really love this person from head to foot, you also need to love yourself. Okay, it's not just that this person that you need to woo, but you also need to woo yourself. Now, health-wise, you need to be a little bit more careful with the animals that you blend in or that you interact with. There is a disease or there is like an airborne disease that you're going to be getting from an animal or from your pet. You also need to stay organic and lower down your intake of carbohydrates because of your heart problems or heart issues. You also need to rehydrate, change your lifestyle or um, food intake or eating lifestyle, and you'll be very conscious of how you look like this month. Vertigo will also be seen during this month, and you'll be feeling a little bit nauseous and sensitive to heights. Low blood pressure. Okay, your immune system will also be compromised. Yeah, don't stay too late at night. You will also have some problems with your eyes. That's why you're gonna have a lot of headaches and migraines. Mouth ulcers, mouth problems, and mouth diseases. Plus, you need to, it's like you're going to be so conscious about moving around and going back to the gym, stuff like that. But I feel like you're just being overly attentive to what other people are telling you instead of listening to what your body needs. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Let go. Listen. You're not alone. Ancestral wisdom. Stand your ground. Love. Caregiver. Gratitude. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. You're not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Ancestral wisdom, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy. We'll keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Caregiver, we are with you. Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Gratitude life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Let's take a look at your month of November. looks like the month of November for you will be a little bit favorable since that this is also going to be your birthday month. Ooh. Looks like the third week of this month is not going to be very favorable for you when it comes to your workplace. This actually flipped. Okay. Some of you will be rejecting the idea of pregnancy or having another baby or having a baby. Either you're the one who's going to be walking away or someone's going to be walking away from you. All right. If you're working in a fire industry like internet, online communications, media, or something like that, there is somebody that you've had some altercations or some arguments in the past, and this person is planning to get back at you. Especially if there has been some things that's been going on around you, and if there has been some, some weird things happening around you. Expect that this person is an air sign, a little bit younger than you, around the 40s, late 30s, early 40s, and they're short, curly-haired, regardless of their skin color, okay? And they have big, bright eyes, but they're a little bit vindictive, okay? I feel like this is the person who is plotting something against you. Anyway, I feel like this is also one of the friends that you consider, but they're not really a natural friend. All right, communications will be very active during this month and changes are about to come your way, but instead of embracing it, you will be resisting it. You will be waiting for a contract approval or like any government documentations, paperwork, or something like that that needs to be released, and you need to balance your options at this moment. Now, meanwhile, there's still this older fire sign that you are still waiting to either go away or to leave you alone or to let you go. You're just waiting for the bridge to be built and you just want to go to the other side and leave everything behind. You will also be attending a celebration, gathering, event, invitation, or any occasion by the third week of this month, and it seems like you are not going to be very happy with the turnout of that. Somehow you'll be very happy because there will be an unexpected reward, commission, sales, or money that will be coming your way. All right? When it comes to your workplace, you will try to have some fun, and you'll also try to find the center of your soul just to get things together or just to gather, all your strength to continue a deadline or to submit something in a deadline or before the deadline. You want to spend time with your children, with your family, or with the younger siblings the second week of this month of November. But then you will also be very busy with some things that you want to concentrate and that you want to, like upgrade your knowledge. So you will also be decluttering as you try to scour for your old files, old notes, and some things that you've been keeping for a long period of time, and you feel like it's time to let all of those old memories go. Now, just be very careful because I feel like you will be missing out one file, or you will be carelessly misplacing a very important file that someone will be getting it, but instead of returning it to you, they will intentionally hide it from you. Okay? Well, not to use it against you, they just want to play around with you, you know? Now, right after that intense moment and that difficult moment, you're about to face some brand new beginnings and some brand new chapters. However, as you face the sun, or as you face the bright light again, you'll find yourself alone. Okay? Like what I said, in the month of October, there will be some people that will still be ganging up on you, or they will be forming their own groups, excluding you. So you will be reflecting into yourself, realizing all your options that are sitting right in front of you. Is this really the right place for me? Or is it really time for me to move on? Okay? But your work demand for this month will become much more even hectic, so you won't even have time to answer that. Now, meanwhile, when it comes to your love life, there is an air sign around your life right now that you're having a hard time cutting off, or that you don't even know how to cut off. You've been weighing your options, you've been trying to look into some other ways and options, but it seems like it all falls into one and the same solution. Yet you are still trying to, to not to pursue the idea, or just to reject the idea, even though you know that this is the only solution. Yet you will try to accept the fact that there's still room to grow, room to learn, and room to adjust. Middle of the month, you will also be a little bit defensive, especially if there is an earth sign person around you. You need to think of a lot more options, and don't just concentrate in one, or like one solution. And you'll be under a lot of confusion and under a lot of stress before the end of this month, and there is a possibility of your harmony and your relationship being on the verge of breakage. Okay? Now, when it comes to your sex life, singles, which looks like you are going to be seeing somebody from the past, and at the same time that you want to maintain this relationship that you're already with, and at the same time that there is someone else who's been trying to pursue you. Wow, you're in demand. And then you will try to compare all of them, or to compare their performances, their attention, their love and affection, but only you have the key. Okay, one of them is seeing someone else. One of them will be very loving, affectionate, and somewhat, very effeminate, but it is because that they are bisexual. Okay, the other one is someone who is very straight but very possessive as well. So you choose whichever that really suits you. Now, when it comes to your health, looks like your health will be rebuilding during this month, especially your immune system. Okay, but you need not to stay too late at night, because it's your eyes that will be very much affected. More skin allergies and skin conditions or illnesses that will be coming out during this month, and you also need to be very careful for it to be a permanent thing. Okay, you will also have big red patches, and it's going to be very itchy. All right. Now, some of you will also have some problems eating, or having some eating disorder, or it's like you're going to be very sensitive to smell, or to even like a taste, especially if you're pregnant. It's part of your pregnancy. Okay. Some of you will also have some problems, like being constipated, flatulence, and having that kind of painful stomach. Okay, migraines will also be active during this month. Sinusitis, rhinitis, and bleeding of your gums, swollen gums, and will also be affecting your concentration. Procrastination as well will also be seen here, and to some of you, you need to have some breast exam and take care of your bones. Okay. Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Reach out, gratitude. Just ask, stay connected, support, believe, relationships, synchronicity. Reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Gratitude life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Just ask, there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Stay connected. We're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Support people people come into your life for many different reasons. Some of you learn and then they move. Sorry, can't really see this. Some of you learn from and then move on, while others return often because you need to learn from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. I'm sorry, I'm not really wearing my glasses right now. It's hard to read. Believe the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Moving on to the month of December. This fire sign is very consistently appearing in your reading. Well, month of December looks better. Ooh, not much. Looks like some of you will be lying to your family about accepting a job offer or accepting something that your partner or your family will be very against to. But you're going to keep it to them as a secret. But then, right before you even started this whole job thing, it's not really going to work out the way you expected it to be. So the lesson here is don't try to keep a secret. You know, if you're with a Libra or with a water sign, expect that they will be very delighted to have another child or to have to be excited with this new baby that's upcoming. But if you're with an earth sign, or with, yeah, if you're with an earth sign, expect that they're going to be a little bit defensive, not really open and accepting, and they're not going to be very happy for some reason. So this is for the month of December. Now it looks like this older fire sign that's that is in your life right now. It seems like they'll try to do something to hold you back or to make you stay. Okay, there's an upcoming occasion, which is obviously the holidays. But aside from that, there will be some invitations or gathering or party that you'll be attending together, and you're not gonna be very proud of being with this person, as how they will be behaving in front of other people and how they're going to be treating you in front of other people is not really healthy. Now, middle of the month, you will be receiving money unexpectedly from your family members or from a family member, or someone will be paying you back with with the money that they owe you. Somehow there will be just a little bit of a disappointment that's going to be coming from your workplace during this month, but then it will all pass. I feel like if you were expecting to, for your company to announce the bonus or the increment for this year or for this month, it will be pushed by next year or next month. Okay? And you're going to be feeling a little bit tricked. Or you feel like your company is just playing around you and not really telling you the truth, since that this year has been really good, compared to last year. But it seems like your company doesn't want to pay extra because they want to make up for all of their losses. And you feel like that's a little bit unfair. Now, when it comes to your workplace, you will be shining through as you work your way towards your new developments, transition, and transformation. You will try to find some contentment and gratitude to whatever you have right now, and you will also try to divert your attention by mingling with other people and learning from other people, and you're gonna love the fruits of your labor, even though it's not really that big or high at this point. You will be the victor of a competition or like an ongoing battle between you and two more people, and it seems like you're gonna be at the top, or you're gonna be winning against them. And you will also be making a you need to pitch for new presentation ideas or something like that in your office or in your company, but expect that some of the people that you will be presenting this idea to will not be very supportive and will also be a little bit skeptical about it. Okay? So you will be digging up more, you will be researching more, and it seems like they're also going to say that for you to fully systemize or to have an access to that, you need to have more researches, and this is just the structure, this is just a skeleton. We need your presentation in full form, not just by this. So you will still be feeling a little bit disappointed and down, but then you will keep on pursuing. Some of you will also try to be a little bit more giving, and let's just say that you will also be bribing a few people just to help you out with this idea of yours. Okay? Now, when it comes to your love life, like what I said, whether you're with a Libra or an air sign or with a water sign, they're going to be very delighted with the upcoming news of a baby that is already on the way. But if you're with an earth sign, expect that they will be a little bit defensive and not so accepting. And they'll also try to reject the idea that you're going to have another child because they feel like financially you're not yet ready. Now, the truth will be coming out right in the middle of the month, and you feel like, nope, I'm not going to let this one pass. Okay, I'm not going to tolerate this. As even if you really want to be with your spouse or you really want to be with your partner, there will be a lot of things that you need to start considering, since that they're also showing some negativities and non-support of your family goals. So you will be lying and not really telling them the truth about what you really want and how you really feel about the situation. Singles, when it comes to your sex life, looks like you're going to be in tears and there will be a lot more dramas and jealousies and confrontations between you and this person. And then you will be running towards somebody from the past who will be, like running on and running to you and save you. Now, even though that this is the case that you have another person in mind, whether if this in case that this other relationship of yours that you're involved with are not going to work out, you feel like you can always run back to your ex because they're still more than willing to always accept you anyway. But then this person is not really telling you that they're already with somebody. So that's going to be another disappointment. Okay? Now, when it comes to your health during this month, you will be feeling a little bit lethargic, having some hard time breathing. And you will also be feeling a little bit sporty or outdoorsy during this month. Migraine will also still be there. Toothache, headache, earache, neck pain, and swollen gums, losing teeth as well, and nose bleeding. Okay, it's all about your stress. And it seems like some of you will also be self-medicating, but it's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor. Okay. Now, some of you will be turning or having a diversion and planting in your backyard or having that small garden, okay, of veggies in your backyard, and you want to change your food lifestyle, eating habits, and you also need to rehydrate, okay? Because you're feeling, it's not just about drinking water, but it seems like your skin is also getting more and more dry. And you need to go organic more instead of just using the synthetic medicines, okay? But still this month, there will be some allergies, diseases, or illnesses that you'll be getting from the animals, so be very careful about it. Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. New beginnings, mother's love, strength, stand your ground, hope, take a moment, animal kingdom. Now, to some of you who just recently lost a family member that is younger, around, from 5 to 10 or, well, below 15, okay? It seems like they want to pass on a very special message to you because it seems like you're still holding on to, to your grieving, and you're still holding on to this young person, okay, or younger child. And they can't seem to go to the other side because there's something that they still want to do they still want to do, pass on, say, or something like that. And, so that whatever mission that they are trying to fulfill will be done. I feel like if you are that person, it's much better for you to consult a medium. Okay. Now, new beginnings, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone as we're always with you. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Hope your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. Take a moment, stop now. It's not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Animal Kingdom, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Anyway, that's it for you for this last 3 months of the year forecast, Sagittarius. And if you want to talk to me live at the phone or live at the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you and have a great year ahead.